This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Time is now 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday in the morning sprint.
As we enter the colder months, we want to help you keep your plants thriving indoors. Bronte Swarovski is live with details on the best way to care for your winter plants.
But first, let's get over to Mark talking about how the weather will be affecting your holiday plans.
All right, good morning, everybody. Yeah, so today, first of all, as you're traveling around the areas of Coeur d'Alene, we're seeing a little bit of fog there, 29 into Spokane with sun and clouds. Going to be nice. Grab those shades. You'll need them. Elsewhere, Deer Park at 31, 29 into Cheney, 28 into Hayden. Our day today. With good air quality, we're seeing temperatures warm up into the mid-40s, which is above average, and we're going to see more cloud cover tonight.
So many questions remained about the death of S.A. Floyd. She was the 67-year-old woman found dead in her senior living apartment just 7 minutes after law enforcement arrived at her home. Last night, people in Boise held a vigil to honor Floyd and to demand answers. On November 1st at 6:14 p.m., police received what they referred to as a service call to check on her. At 6:27, 2 Spirit Lake police officers arrived. 7 minutes later, police say, quote, shots were fired and Floyd was found dead in her home. And we still don't have answers on what led up to the gunfire, if Floyd had a weapon, or even the real nature of the call. We will be sure to update you when we learn more.
We now know the names of the 2 young girls and their mother who were found dead in their home in 5 Mile on Friday. The Spokane County Medical Examiner confirms all 3 were shot in the head. The mom was identified as Michelle Asker. Her daughters, Calissa, and Isabel were just 10 and 8 years old. The medical examiner says the girls died by homicide and Michelle died by suicide. Spokane police say the father and the husband came home late Thursday night to find them and the family's pets all dead. The department was investigating their deaths as a murder-suicide. Police still have not released a motive.
In the University of Idaho student murders case, a judge has ruled media cameras will not be allowed in the courtroom during Brian Koberger's trial or future hearings, denying a request made by 4 News Now and other media outlets around the country. The judge in the case said he is responding to concerns from both the defense and prosecution. A coalition of media outlets, including us, and argue the public has a right to witness the court proceedings, especially in a capital murder case. But the judge said he had to weigh concerns about a fair trial. The judge will allow the court to shoot its own video and post it online. Koberger is accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students last year at their off-campus home. He waived his right to a speedy trial. There is no timeline for when the trial will begin.
The Shoshone County Sheriff's Office uncovered 18 firearms and a small cannon in the home of a gang member in Pinehurst. They also found tools for creating ghost guns, thousands of rounds of ammo, as well as fentanyl and meth. There was also evidence that the guns had been fired out of the house at a neighboring home.
Well, this winter, you're going to want to make sure to take extra care when it comes to keeping your plants alive. One of the things that is really important is that a lot of plants, like poinsettias, are medium plants. Keep them at a medium heat. Don't water them just enough to keep them moist. And make sure to keep fertilizer on hand to make sure that you're watering them every twice a month. Keep them fertilized. And yeah, just make sure not to overwater your plants this winter.
More resources to help people battling drug addiction. A new drug treatment center called Ideal Option has opened its doors near downtown. Staff at the new treatment center say fentanyl isn't the only drug on the streets causing people to overdose. Xylazine, a sedation drug, is also being found in fentanyl, making Spokane's drug crisis that much worse. To treat patients quickly and accurately, staff at this new facility plan to test them right away.
Traveling is already a source of anxiety for many, and that only increases during the holidays. This Thanksgiving, Spokane's airport is expecting the most travelers it's seen in years. That's why it's expanding its parking lots. There are now a total of 991 parking spaces in Concourse C. The parking lot you see shaded in orange on that map, nearly doubling its original capacity. There are also a few things that you can do to make your life easier when traveling. It's important that you arrive ready and being prepared, making sure that your luggage complies with those TSA guidelines, especially if you're bringing Thanksgiving treats along with you. It'll be the busiest days both today and tomorrow. We'll be back with a final check of your weather coming up next.